And the three little pigs and how the big wolf came along and tried to eat those poor helpless little pigs.
Well, we'd like to let you on a little secret. You see, there didn't seem to have been an error in the typing.
It was not the three little pigs, rather, it was the three little wolves. And it wasn't a mean wolf, but a big bad pig. Because you all know how hungry and grouchy those pigs can get.
So let's get to the true story. The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig by Eugene Trevisan. Once upon a time, there were three little wolves who lived with their mother.
One of us was black, my middle brother was gray, and the youngest was white.
One day, the mother called the three little wolves around her and said,
"My children, it is time for you to go out into the road and build a house for yourself. But beware of the big bad pig." "Don't worry, Mother. We will watch out for him."
So they set off. Soon they met a kangaroo who was pushing a wheelbarrow full of red and yellow bricks.
"Please will you give us some of your bread?"
The kangaroo was more than happy to give them plenty of red and yellow bricks.
And we built ourselves a house of bricks.
The very next day, the big bad pig came prowling down the road.
I saw a house of bricks that the little wolves had built.
We were playing catch in the garden when we saw the big bad pig coming.
They ran inside the house and locked the door. The pig knocked on the door and grunted, little wolves, let me come in."
No, by the hair on our chinny chin, will not let you in. Not all the tea leaves in our china pot.
And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down.
So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but the house didn't fall down.
That pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went and fetched his sledgehammer.
And I knocked down their house.
The three little wolves only managed to escape before the bricks crumbled. They were very frightened indeed.
"We shall have to build a stronger house."
Just then they came upon a beaver who was mixing concrete in a concrete mixer.
"Please will you give us some of your concrete?"
The beaver was more than happy to give them buckets full of messy and slurry concrete.
And we built ourselves a house of concrete.
No sooner had they finished than the big bad pig came prowling down the road.
I saw the house of concrete that the little wolves had built.
We were playing volleyball in the garden when we saw the big bad pig coming.
They ran inside the house and shut the door.
I rang the doorbell and said, little friendly wolves, let me come in."
No, by the hair on our chinny chin, will not let you in. Not for all the tea leaves in our china pot.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down.
So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but the house didn't fall down.
But that pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He ran and fetched his pneumatic drill.
And I smashed down their house.
The three little wolves managed to escape with their chin, trembling.
We shall have to build an even stronger house.
They were very determined little wolves. Just then they saw a truck coming along the road carrying barbed wire, iron bars, armor plates, and heavy metal padlocks.
"Please will you give us some of your barbed wire, a few iron bars, and armor plates and heavy metal padlocks?"
The rhinoceros was more than happy to give them plenty of barbed wire, iron bar, armor plates, and heavy metal padlocks. He also gave them some plexiglass and some reinforced steel chains because he was a nice and kind-hearted rhinoceros.
So we built ourselves an extremely strong house. It was the strongest, most securest house one could possibly imagine. We felt absolutely safe.
The next day, the big bad pig came prowling down the road as usual.
We were playing hopscotch in the garden when we saw the big bad pig coming. We ran inside the house.
They bolted all 37 padlocks and locked.
I dialed the video phone and said, little friendly wolves, and trembling chin, Let me come in.
No, by the hair on our chin, we will not let you in. Not for all the tea leaves in our china pot.
Then I'll huff, and I'll pop, and I'll blow your house down.
And so he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and that house didn't fall down.
But that pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went and bought some dynamite, laid it against the house, lit the fuse, and
I blew up their house.
The three little wolves just managed to escape with their fluffy tails scorched.
something must be wrong with our building materials. We have to try something different. But what?
At that moment, they saw a flamingo coming along, pushing a wiggle full of flowers.
Please, will you give us some of your flowers?
The flamingo was very happy and gave them lots and lots of flowers.
So we built ourselves a house of flowers.
One wall was of marigolds, one of daffodils, and one of pink roses, and one of cherry blossoms. The ceiling was made of sunflowers, and the floor was a carpet of daisies.
We had water lilies in our bathtub, and we had buttercups in our refrigerator. It was a rather fragile house, and it swayed in the wind. But it was very beautiful.
The next day, the big bad pig came prowling down the road. He saw the house of flowers that the three little wolves had built.
Little funny wolves with the trillion chins and the scorched tails. Let me come in.
No, by the hair in our chins, we will not let you in. Not for all the tea leaves in our china pot.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down.
But as he took a deep breath, ready to huff and puff, he smelled the scent of the flowers.
It was fantastic, and because the scent was so lovely, I took another and another and another.
Instead of huffing and puffing, he began to sniff. He sniffed deeper and deeper until he was quite filled with the fragrant scent.
His heart grew tender, and he realized how bad he had been.
Right then, I decided to become a good pig.
He started to sing and dance the polka.
At first, we were a little worried. It might be a trick.
But soon they realized that the pig had truly changed. So they came running out of their house.
They started to play games with me.
First, we played pig pop. Then we played piggy in the middle. And we were all tired. We invited him into the house.
They offered me tea and strawberries.
And asked him to stay with them as long as he wanted.
The pig accepted. And